Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. Stanford ready to kick it away to start this game. Looks like he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So West Virginia's offense will go to work first. Cam Cook, it is on him. He's their best player to make this offense go.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cook. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Crockett. There he goes. He's stopping. He's got enough to move the chain. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line. Throwing, Hawkins. He uncorks one deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. Tough run here. It's Cook. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Cardinal offense will get its first chance now. And here comes the guy that will be running the show. What a rough game he had in that loss last time out, throwing 3 interceptions. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Hits inside, it's Ford. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Give to the running back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Before this 3rd down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on third. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And here comes the punt team. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. And the Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. That's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Huge. But they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Second and long here. Motion from the wideout. Just going to keep it after the snap. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws quickly. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on fourth down.
And that's just not the start they envisioned for this football game. First possession, you got a punt. Second possession now, fourth and short. I'm interested. Do they push the gas pedal and be aggressive because it has been a slow start and they haven't gotten things going? And do they try to force it here?
They've already converted a fourth down here in the first quarter, and they'll try it again. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And they can't connect. And Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. In the backfield, it's Ford. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Long way to go on second down. Running inside, it's Ford. Past the 6. Oh, what a move to get open. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. On the move. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always...
Makes the grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the...
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Wide receiver comes in motion. Fresh set of downs going up top. Turns up, it's Paul. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Right side, it's Blackburn. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Looks it in. Cover guys do their job, and they... Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Going to field this one in tight quarters. They'll get down.
Break. Over. Ready.
Motion from the wide receiver. The run inside. It's 4. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Grabbed in the middle, it's Shaw. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And that's better protection up front by these guys. You give them a sack to play before, you got to give your quarterback some time. They do. And another thing that I really like, guys, what he did right here, you don't have to take a shot. You don't have to get it all back in one play. Nice job getting it out of your hands and now making the 3rd down very manageable.
And what a fantastic job by the defense there. 3rd and short, and they're expecting the run. They're able to penetrate, crease the O-line, get into the backfield, and make a big stop, now setting up 4th down.
He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, they get the 1st down, going for it on 4th and 1, and they're in that fringe area right now in their opponent's territory. So important for them to keep the momentum going because they've got to be thinking, we're scoring points here. We're going to pay this drive off.
This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another 1st down. He breaks a tackle. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Stepping to the right. Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Gain of 24. Good enough for a 1st down.
Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes in the 22. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Selling the fake. Throws to the tight end. It's picked off, and that's number 10. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win in David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Wide receiver going in motion. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got there right as the ball did, jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And it's good! And they get a little closer here late in the game. The Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. That's caught. It's Brown. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Not many play calls a coach likes better than this. 2nd and 1 after getting 9. They knock him down, but he gets enough to give Stanford a first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Here comes the heat. Left side is Blackburn. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
The Cardinal coming off that big pass back to the line. Motion from the back. Drops back on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Irvin. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Under pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught. He's going to be stopped a yard or two short of the 20. It'll bring up 4th down and decision time.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. 3rd in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that 3rd down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
And these are the plays you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job blocking. Just create a little bit of a hole, pound through that hole. That running back, they can't tiptoe, they can't dance. Run north-south and get that 1st down. Nice job.
Stanford at the line on 1st down. Let's see if they lean on that offensive line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Stanford! And they've... Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
Wants to throw one first. He'll pull it down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. from the gun. Timed that hit perfectly to keep it from making the grab. It'll be third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their second. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Bring him down. Third and final timeout call by West Virginia. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on third and short. Trying to run, it's Davis. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be first and goal.
And, man, that is not what this defense needed. They had to try to find a way with no timeouts left. Third down, they got to get the football back, and they couldn't get in the backfield. He drives ahead. He gets the first down. And if they want to, they can just take a knee. This one's over.
And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
Well, you obviously want to get your receivers the football down here in the red zone, but it's tough to throw it to them because the windows are so small. So I like the idea, handing it off to that guy and seeing if he can do something with the speed.
Well, let's hope he just throws this one away. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.